Okay, hello and welcome to your 55X training app. Today, we're just going to go through some of the basic features that you're going to use when working with me in the 55X project to make sure that you can use the app appropriately and we can communicate appropriately as well. So when you sign into the app, this is the home screen that you're going to see. We're going to cover a number of the key features within this app. So in the top left-hand corner, hopefully you can see the white box around the box that says complete. This is for your daily habits. And here you can log in each day and let me know how you're getting on with some key habits that can help move us towards our goals. The box next to this is for our weekly check-ins. So this is where we're going to gather much more data where you can really let me know how your week is going, how your stress has been, upcoming obstacles, all these kind of things. And so we can really start to plan out next week and make any adaptations or changes to your plan if needed. The daily progress tab helps us keep track of all metrics that you've been tracking within this app. So if you're logging your weight, your number of steps, the amount of protein or calories you're eating, how many workout points you've accumulated, all these kind of things are graphed within this daily progress chapter. The check-in log is a bank of all your previous check-ins, so we can see how you're progressing from week to week and if there are any common themes in issues that are arising for you. And the last one we're going to cover today is your workout progress. So you can click in here, find out all of your workout programs currently, and we'll go through this in detail in a second, but you'll get a detailed summary of exactly what you need to do in the day, as well as detailed technique videos for how to perform the exercises within your training program. Here you also log your workouts so I can see how we're progressing week on week, session to session, and again, any changes that need to be made. And lastly, we have this messaging feature at the top right-hand corner where me and you can have private discussion, private messages, as well as sending each other technique videos to make sure that you are really getting the most out of each training session. So that's the overview of the home screen. Let's start to dig into these individual areas so you can understand them a little bit better. So let's start with our daily habits, and these really are the cornerstone to us making progress week to week, month to month. And here you'll see a number of key metrics such as your weight, number of calories consumed, the amount of grams of protein or the number of servings of protein you've had in a day, water, hours of sleep, and steps. And here these are metrics we want to just take 5 to 10 minutes each day, probably less than that, 2 minutes to record so that I know how well you're doing on a day-to-day basis, because if we get this right, we're going to get the rest of the week right. Next up, we're going to take a look at your weekly check-in form, and the questions will be individual to you and what is important to you and your goals. But here you'll have a number of long format questions in which you can type your responses, as well as numbered questions here where you can give me a metric of your quality of sleep, your quality of energy, and all these kind of good things, as well as uploading your progress pictures so that we can make sure that you are moving in the right direction every single week. Again, this isn't a long process, 5 to 10 minutes to summarize how your week's gone and how we're going to do better next week. But all of the individuals that have got the best results are the ones that consistently check in daily with their habits and check in weekly for their weekly check-in. And of course, if you're not sure of your check-in day, let me know and I can remind you. But the app will give you push notifications that you are aware when you need to check in. Make sure you do this every single week. It is my eyes and ears to help you achieve your goals. The last section I want to look at today is your workout programs and tracking your workout progress. And regardless if you're in the gym, if you're at home, at the office, or a hotel, you're going to log your workouts here. So once you come into the workout, you're going to see your exercises with your sets and your reps, as well as a program overview. And as you can see notes, you can see videos to let you know how to perform the exercises. Everything is here to set you up for success. Once you come into the exercise, you want to log it. Each time you perform a set, you're going to log the weight that you've used, as well as the number of repetitions that you've performed. And again, if you want to swap out an exercise or anything along those lines, you can do that by clicking the 3 dots. Any more information you need on this workout builder can be found in the app guide, which is quite an extensive guide for you to download and read through. But you can see here, I can add a note that I will see where maybe you've been in a busy gym, you couldn't get on the machine you wanted, so you have gone to a dumbbell variation. That just keeps me in the loop. You can then record your sets and reps for that. And anytime you hit a PB within the app, it will let you know. So we're going to know if we're moving in the right direction. So here I've put in my first set. I'm now putting in my second set. And again, I'll do it for the third set. That'll be logged, ready for us to try and beat in the next training session. I continue this for the rest of the exercises, and once it's complete, I will come to this finished workout screen where I can rate how hard the exercise session was, as well as giving some overview notes of how you felt it, any cues that you needed, any exercises you want changing, anything that I need to know that's going to help improve your performance and your experience in the next training session. Once you've finished your post-workout notes with your rating and your notes, hit finish workout, and then that's saved for me to check out next time you come into the app. Finally, messaging within the app. So if you click that little speech bubble at the top right-hand icon, it's going to take you through to one-to-one contact with me, where we can share our messages on training, nutrition, as well as sharing videos from your session so I can give you exercise technique feedback, which is so important because we can have a great training program, but if it's not executed in the way we need, we're not going to get the results we want. So make sure you're recording your videos, send them over to me for critique, and I can send them back to you. So that is our 55X training app. I hope that's been helpful. If you want more details, check out the guide that you can download from the member site or drop me a message.